Candidate question 19. While assigned to B Squad Patrol, one of your officers calls you to inform you of a domestic incident involving one of your men has occurred within your jurisdiction. The off-duty officer and the spouse have scratches on their faces and arms, and the neighbor who reported the incident has stated they have been yelling and threatening each other, prompting the neighbor to call. How would you handle the situation?
First, we have a family violence concern. I would be showing up at the scene, letting dispatch know that I am taking control of the scene. While evaluating the scene to see what my next course of action would be, I would be speaking with the officers on scene to gather all the details. Find out basically what is really happening. Upon determining if there's probable cause for an arrest, seeing that an officer is involved, there's certain steps that need to be taken. If we find that the officer is the dominant aggressor within this situation, certain steps need to be taken. First off, his department-issued weapon would need to be relinquished from him, and I would secure that. Second of all, the victim would be given a victim's advocate card, and a short-term safety plan would be made in their presence. A long-term safety plan would be made with the victim's advocate later down the road. We would also be assessing their injuries, as well as performing a family violence lethality form. I would then enclose the scene, making sure that we have a safe scene and it can be managed effectively. Then be contacting the crime scene division to make sure that all injuries are documented with digital color photographs, as well as the scene, make sure the preservation and collection of evidence. I would also notify the domestic violence unit. Seeing that this is an officer-involved situation, while notifying my lieutenant of the details of this incident, I would also notify the Internal Affairs Division, as well as the Chief of Police or his designate. Then, bringing the officer to booking if the officer is the dominant aggressor. I would then contact booking to let him know that we have the concern in the officer coming in. Ask that they clear booking out for while he is coming in for booking. Upon finishing processing, he would be given a conditions of release. Upon completion of the criminal investigation portion, let's take a step back. Upon still speaking with the victim, I would make sure that an EAP is activated and available for both parties themselves. Upon the conclusion of the criminal investigation, Internal Affairs would be performing an internal investigation of the incident. I would completely document this incident, make sure the officers are giving me proper case incident reports, as well as a DPS 230C, which is a family violence form. Make sure I'm reviewing all those forms and signing them for completeness and accuracy. I would then be completing a limited unusual occurrence report that would be sent to the chief directly. Then we would have training opportunities. Because this is an officer-involved incident, I think we should utilize training for roll call training, possible power DMS training for family violence, and as well as any other training that we see fit that is regards to this incident. This is how I would...
Okay, a couple things we could add.
Right.
We can add that we're going to contact the scheduling officer to make sure that...
I mentioned it before, I forgot about it, yes.
That if he's going to miss any time from work, that spot is filled in. I'd like to have something included that when he returns to work, if you want to meet up with him and sit down with him and convey your expectations and try to establish a rapport and make sure he's doing okay and getting the proper attention he needs. Kind of a human side we can add, and while at the same time integrating a monitoring follow-up aspect to our answer, right? I think that would go a long way, adding 10 seconds towards that. Other than that, that was pretty good.